Two or Three Podcasts coming back at you with another video. Today I want to speak to you all about insecurities. This is something that a lot of us have dealt with. It's something that everyone, I say a lot of us, everyone has dealt with their own insecurities. So do not think that you are alone in these thoughts. If you have a thought, I guarantee you that someone else has had this thought. And that's the beautiful thing. That's what connects us all. We all have the same emotions, the same desires. It's just that things get in the way, but that's what connects us all. To be more specific in this video, I obviously want to talk about your insecurities on the dance floor. When you have thoughts such as, I am not good enough, or, I will never be as good as this person. Understand that the only thing that separates you from the person you admire or the person who you wish to become is that person has persevered and stuck with whatever goal, whatever accomplishment, whatever milestone that they desire. That is the only thing that separates the two. And I can say this from personal experience, man. For me personally, there are people out there, some people play basketball, some people write books, some people cook food. I take dance classes. This is what I do. This is what I do. I take dance classes and I interview dancers. This is what I do. And for that reason, the outcome is inevitable. Of course I am good at this. I'm not the best. I'm not going to be arrogant and say that, buy my course. I don't have a course. But this is what I do. If I've given 10 years of my life at a specific goal, a specific hobby, a specific skill, of course, after 10 years, what else could the outcome be? And so what I mean to say is that even accidentally for me, I can't tell you why, how, what drove me, but for whatever reason, the past 10 years, the only thing that I have done consistently is take dance classes. That's the only thing. And so when I look at people who admire the great people, the way that I would admire myself as a beginner, meaning the person who I was as 21, they admire who I became at 31. The only thing that separates me at 21 versus me at 31 is the time and effort, experience, me persevering through all of those things. That is how you overcome your insecurities. You have to ask yourself, what is in my control? If you feel insecure in a situation, what is in your control that will enable you to resolve this feeling, to conquer, to overcome this feeling? And what that is continuing to practice, putting in the time, the effort, the hours, being dedicated to what it is that you want to accomplish. That is how you overcome your insecurities. Because what happens is, along the journey, along the path, you're going to start to build up this inner confidence and this inner self-trust. Because along your journey, you're going to run into obstacles. You're going to run into them. But if you persevere and never give up, you overcome those obstacles. And you start to realize that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. And that is the most empowering realization. And it's, in my opinion, it is as simple as perseverance, never giving up. And it's something that I accidentally found out. And I listened to another person. He says that, I'm paraphrasing this, but he says that true wisdom is the underlying knowledge that being good at something and how you got there is transferable to anything else in life. If you can become good at one thing, you understand what it takes. And it is as simple as applying those same principles to the next skill. I believe that it is a common human fallacy, human error to think that once you reach a certain level, you will cease to have insecurities, you will cease to have problems. That is the biggest lie. I promise you 100%, the people who are the best at their skill set, at their craft, at their hobby, I promise you, they still have their own insecurities. They still get nervous. They still become anxious because it is something that we never get rid of. You will never get rid of it. I promise you. Understand, remember that you will always have insecurities. It's something that you just have to deal with, become used to that feeling. They call it the imposter syndrome. It'll always happen, you'll always feel it, but over time you get accustomed to it and it doesn't become such a foreign feeling. It's just my thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know what y'all think about it.